Hi, everyone. It's Alyssa Corum here with Russ Britt, our tech editor at Investors Business Daily. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
All right, so today we are talking all about the meal kit delivery space, and Russ did his own test of a lot of the different companies.
I'm afraid so.
All right, so first let's talk quickly a little bit about the market here for meal kit deliveries. Rapid growth we're seeing, revenue expected to hit $10 billion by 2020. What do you think about that?
Well, it is growing rapidly. There's a lot of curiosity, but there are also a lot of players coming up, and I sense there's going to be a shakeout at some point.
That's right. Well, quality of the food and perhaps packaging and all those sorts of things will go into, which ones will survive, right?
Right. They need to perfect the business model. There's a lot of waste in their packaging. There's some issues with delivery. The food is good. The smells are good, but there are other issues.
That's right. Well, let's talk about your experience. You tried a couple of these different services. So overall, what was your experience?
It was generally good. There was, like I say, there were some delivery issues, but the food was always good. The smells were really good. I botched the recipes only twice that I can remember. I burned the rice once. It's not supposed to be crunchy.
But it still tasted
But it still
decent.
tasted good, even though the main ingredient in that particular dish was hamburger. So, it wasn't bad.
All right, and let's talk a little bit about the convenience factor here. It's restaurant quality food
I'd say so,
in
yeah.
a sense.
I'd say so.
But it's all pre-portioned for you, and the price kind of falls between the spectrum of grocery and what you would pay at the restaurant.
Right, but getting closer to grocery, as you can see with the shakeout.
That's right. And taking a look at what the packaging is like, because it's individual portions, that makes it easier for you when you're cooking. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the portion sizes here?
Well, you might get a single clove of garlic in something like this, or just enough. This was the chicken marsala dish that we made. You had just enough cooking wine in here. You just dump the whole thing in there, and that's it. You don't have to measure anything.
All right, but you felt full. Did you feel like the premium over the grocery store price was worth it?
I was a little worried when I saw the portions at first, and the steaks. There were a couple of steaks that looked really small, but once I made everything and got it on my plate, I go, oh, that's not bad. And once I ate, I was fine.
All right, so back to the business model a little bit. What do you think there's room for improvement for here?
Well, the delivery, the deliveries are an issue, and I think really the waste is the worst part. You'll get a giant box. They basically have to turn this box into a mini refrigerator that you can leave on your doorstep all day.
Right.
So there's cold packs, giant cold packs that I have no room for. All this insulation, all of these little containers here that I'll never use again.
Right.
So, that's something they'll have to deal with.
Well, one of the lingering questions here for a lot of delivery services and retailers is that looming threat from Amazon. So how do you think that's going to shake out?
That's another issue is some of them require memberships, and Amazon and Walmart aren't asking you to join a membership or join a club. So they're going to have to contend with that because the convenience of not having to remember to cancel your order on a certain week is going to be a big draw.
That's right. Well, this space is definitely one to watch here. We have Blue Apron, the pure play here that's public, but we could see some shifts in this space here coming up.
Probably some buyouts that are already occurring.
All right. Well, for more on this story on meal kit deliveries, make sure to check out Russ's feature in the IBD Weekly as well as at investors.com.